So this one is just a quick review before we do the big ones of Fallout 76 and Spyro and Pokemon Let's Go. If you're new to this channel, then I am not a fighting game guy. I am not into fighting games at all, really. The only one that I was kind of into, sort of, but not really, was Smash. And even then, while Ultimate looks amazing, Nintendo, with their paid online, that's not that good because he said you require a LAN box now. I don't know, so I'm not that big into fighting games, so if you're coming here expecting like, oh, so how does the quarter circle back super combo hyper move compare to the combo back circle of Street Fighter or Tekken? I don't know. I can't honestly tell you. What I can tell you is how it looks, how it sounds, how it plays, and was it good to me. And even then, I want to keep this quicker as well, or because this game has a particular feature which has been exploited for the better, and I don't want to show anything. So like, when I do the graphics in a minute, I just want you to trust me on the graphics, because all the footage I got was doing the thing that everybody else is doing, and it was really fun. And that's kind of like a gameplay aspect, and that's kind of the surprise. So let's get into each section without any visuals, so that we can quickly go through to the gameplay where there will be the visuals. So the music is fantastic. I absolutely love the music. Whoever the composer is, you did a bang up job. They took each area or each arena, whatever you'd like to call it, and they found the perfect song. My favourite one is the Midnight Grove, which is like this forest that's all covered in, I want to say black roses, you know, like moon flowers, but they're not real because it's like a black rose or a black orchid. And then they got this song called like Oblivion at Midnight. Just listen to it. Oh, that is so good. And there's others where it's like in this nice olden castle, and it's supposed to be like one of those David Bowie masquerade party, you know, that scene where the girl in Labyrinth is in David Bowie's crystal and they've got the masks on like a masquerade, and they put this nice masquerade music over it. So it's like, oh, the masquerade castle with the masquerade music. It's fantastic. I can't fault the music whatsoever, so you get a pass on that one. The graphics are great. They are so good. They are really nice. Like each arena, as I say, like the forest that you will see in a minute, you'll see all of these in a moment. So while there are no graphics for a second, you're going to see them all in the gameplay, but the graphics are really nice. Like each area is so well crafted and shaded and lit. Like, as I say, the moonlight one, there isn't any castle lights, you know, like where you'd still need it to be bright to see the fighters. They do all the brightness with either fireflies in the background or the natural light of the moon, so it's like you don't actually need any artificial lighting, be it from, you know, the computer. They try and keep the lighting as real as the surrounding area. So at sunset, there is a slight darkness to the arena and the characters. You can still see them, obviously, but they just used the natural light of the sun and didn't have any shaders anywhere whatsoever, just to let the natural light dictate how light or dark the arenas are, and that's great. And some of them, as I say, the Midnight Grove, that looks amazing. but there's some areas, like the river one that you're gonna see, I just get Legend of Zelda feels, like Wind Waker or Ocarina of Time, where it's like the giant field with this big river flowing through it. So I really like the graphics. But let's move on to the bit that I know you're waiting for because of the thing that's in there. So, the thing that is in there is the gameplay. Now, in terms of main fighting gameplay, as I said, I am not a fighting guy. I cannot tell you how it compares to other fighting games. I just really like this one for the actual concept. And in terms of me playing it, like a non-fighting guy playing it, it works. Like, all of the moves are very easy to pull off. If I had to equate it to one of the only games I've played, I would equate it to Smash Brothers. It's got a very simple control style, but that simplicity makes it more accessible, and it works. So like, if you press A, you do a punch. If you press forwards on your directional stick, with A, you do a forwards punch. If you press up on your joystick and A, you do an uppercut. You know, it's very simple. You press one button with a direction, or you press two buttons with a direction. And obviously, when you press like A up, B down, A left, when you combo it all together, while it is very simple one button inputs like Smash Brothers, where it's like a forward or A up, that's fine, because when you start comboing it together like all those big Smash people do at the Smash tournaments, then you start to see all these crazy combos roll in. There are a few combos where it'll be like A, but that's for advanced players to learn, and I didn't quite get to that level. But in terms of the actual base controls, it's nice and simple like Smash Brothers, and like Smash Brothers with its ultimate, you don't have to try and press all the buttons at once or quarter circle back to try and fire a Hadouken. It's just right trigger. You get your ultimate meter full, you press right trigger, and if the ultimate like wind up thing connects, then the ultimate will take place. So the controls are nice and simple. In terms of the actual main part though, the bit that you've all been waiting for, there is the character creation. I mean, there are several modes, like there is an arcade mode, there is a story mode, and they all work, they're fine. You know, every fighting game's got an arcade mode, but you're not here to fight the computer, you're here to fight other people online, and for this is the character creator, and it is one of the most in-depth character creators I've ever seen. Like, it's on the level of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Like, in Xenoblade X, there was just a ridiculous amount of options. You know, skin colours, eye colours, different kinds of eyes, like the Sharingan. There was so much, and I was like, let's see how far I can take this. I want to make my Pony OC the Nameless Queen. So here's when I made her quite a long time ago now, because, you know, that's how old Xenoblade X is. And it's like, okay, so she's got blue skin, she has the empty eyes, she's got the green flowing hair. Let's see if we can get, and not only make it, can we get the exact colours, like the deep blue of the skin, the deep green of the mane, can we get these exact colours? And after messing around with it, here's my Xenoblade X. That is damn near 1-to-1, and since then, I have never seen a character creator as in-depth as Xenoblade X. And when I see character creators like in Fallout 4, which wasn't that good, you know, the one in New Vegas was better, but when I've seen character creators in things like Fallout 4, I'm like, you know, it's not bad, because Fallout 4 came out after X. It's not bad, but X showed you how to do it. Like, in X, I could literally make Nameless. I could make Nameless to the letter. So, come on, Todd Howard, what you doing? What's your problem? Why can't a character create to this degree? And Capcom has been like, oh, you want a character create to that degree? Yes, please. You sure? Yes. Well, there you go. And so every single person has gone right in there, and they have seen that if you tweak even little objects just right, you can literally make anything you can imagine. It is the most advanced character creator I have seen. Like, not quite as refined as Xenoblade X, you know, where you can get the smoothness just right, because there's some janky stuff. Like, sometimes if you've got a great sword, like your custom character, if you've changed the hand size or something, might not be holding the great sword just right. So it's not quite as refined as Xenoblade X, where the custom character will always have a grip on the handle, but all of the assets that you will need to create whatever you want is there. And as you can see, I made myself. I was trying to make Allura, as you can see here. I got the goat legs, but there are some items I need for her that are locked behind SP, which is just style points or whatever the hell they call them. You can get that from just playing the arcade over and over again or doing online battles. So I'm just currently playing through the arcade right now to make Allura. The goat legs themselves, they were locked behind the SP. So I had to unlock them, and now I need the sleeveless like dress for Allura's dress. But the sleeveless dress is also locked behind SP, so I'm currently grinding out the arcade to get that as well. So yeah, but in terms of the first one, I made my beautiful self, and it's just fantastic to go online and see all of these absolutely amazing creative people just making things like Sans and Skeletor and Waluigi, and it's fantastic. And there's something else I was going to say. Damn, what was it? There was something else I was going to say about the character creator, but the main point is the character creator is why you're here. It is just great. Every match, or nearly every match, has been just memes, just constant memes and fun. And that's what I like about the game. There is obviously a ranked mode where people will really kick your ass, but for the most part, everybody's just there to make a meme and have fun. It's just a fun fighting game, and the character creator has allowed that. The online is a little bit shit sometimes. Like, there was this one time I was playing and I was joking that it couldn't find someone that was as bad as fighting games as me, so it took ages to find a game. I don't have enough people to join my room. Right, give me an opponent. Give me a meme opponent. Please. Or is just no one online today? Well, yeah, that's a thing. But that was just the fact that the online is not the best. Like, Capcom is just kind of like, oh, well, we're not a big company like Sony, so we don't have our own online. And a lot of people have reported that sometimes it'll take a while to find a match, and other times when it's found a match, the online might just outright crash, and you're just like, oh dear. So yeah, it can be a bit wonky, but overall, you accept the wonkiness just a little bit because you just want to see who you're going to fight next. Because, yeah, it might be Zazlamel or this guy or just some generic character. Or it could be Ness from Earthbound. And you've got to fight Ness from Earthbound because that's funny. Or it could be a piranha plant, which just absolutely annoyed everybody that it wasn't Waluigi. It could be absolutely anything, and that's just fantastic. I love how in-depth Capcom went with this character creator, and they did a good job. They did a fantastic job. So, my final verdict for SoulCalibur 6 is a really fun 4 out of 5. As I say, there are a few things that are a little bit wonky like the internet, but for the most part, the character creator is in depth, the arcade mode is great, the story mode, Libra of Souls, is a bit of an RPG. I haven't really messed with that one too much because I've just been having so much fun with the online, but from what I have played of Libra of Souls, or whatever the single player is called, yeah, it works, it's fun, it's fine, but as I say, you're there for the online, and as I say, the character creator is great for increasing that replayability. Like, there's just so much replayability to be had, and it incentivizes you to play a little bit of the arcade and Libra Souls just so that you can unlock some of the extra stuff to make extra characters. So yeah, that's great. Now, as you do see from the title, there is one other thing I do have to discuss. As while I was playing, I got a message from somebody that a piece of Kingdom Hearts footage has leaked on 4chan. Like, they tried to take it down. Square Enix has been trying to take it down off the internet. I have seen a couple of reposts, but it's to do with the Frozen world, and I have got the footage for you of basically the boss fight, like a major boss fight in the Frozen world. So here it is, live on screen. It is Xemnas versus Elsa. So yeah, that's part. This is leaked Kingdom Hearts 3 footage you're seeing right now. The fate of the Frozen world lies in Elsa's hands. Sora doesn't even get to take part in this fight. You actually control Elsa, and you have to fight off Xemnas. You have to fight off the darkness, because if Xemnas beats Elsa, then that's one of the Guardians of Light down, and one step closer to Xehanort forging the ultimate Keyblade to open Kingdom Hearts. So who's gonna win? I don't know. It's a fight of the century. Hopefully the game won't get delayed again. You know, they keep saying it's still January, so we're on good standing, but there could be that moment in January where it's like, oh, we've delayed it till February, but hopefully not. So anyway, that's my little quickie review on SoulCalibur, and I will see all of you later on today, where I'm going to put up the Fallout 76 reality video that I did with Fiora. And then I'm going to put up the first impressions of Reignited, Fallout 76, and Let's Go. They'll be coming out all this week. So yeah, today/tomorrow, depending on how long this takes to save and render, will be today's. Then tomorrow will be the last regular video where it's me and Fiora discussing the harsh realities of Fallout 76 before we play it. And then you're going to see first impressions of 76, Reignited Trilogy, and Let's Go, which will all be live on my Twitch, where I also stream SoulCalibur. I've had a couple of people from the stream fight me on SoulCalibur, so yeah, if you ever want to come and do that as well, then that's what my Twitch is for. So thank you all for watching, and I will see all of you in the next review. But for now, if you like the video and you don't want to miss out on the 76 and other reviews, then feel free to subscribe and ring the bell. It does help out the channel. Links down below to my Twitter, so you can see when I'm going live on Twitch as what else I'm tweeting. My public Discord if you want to come in and chat, and a Patreon if you'd like to support me further. But for now, I'll see you in the next one, and if it's not over, I will leave you with the conclusion of the Kingdom Hearts 3 leaked footage of Xemnas vs Elsa. Second time! Oh shit!
Step. Battle 4. Fight!
Come on, Elsa! You have to stop the Keyblade! Oh shit, Xemnas block, let it go. There it is, the final battle. The true test between the Warrior of Light and the Seeker of Darkness. He knocked Elsa's dress off!
What's going on? What's going on? No!
Oh shit, he got it, that's it. Oh no. Keyblade! One.
Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Oh no, Keyblade!
Is it money?
Money. Don't make me laugh.
I suppose you want to kill me.
Something much worse.
You bastard. Don't tell me it's my family you're after.
Much, much worse. I will make Kingdom Hearts Recoded relevant to the plot.
You monster.
Ha ha ha. The process has already begun. Remember Big Hero 6? Well, now it's Big Hero Bugs from Kingdom Hearts Recoded.
What have you done to my beloved movie?
And there is more. You probably thought this was Shion.
Who?
Like I was saying, you probably thought this was Shion, but in actuality, it's Jiminy's journal.
Jiminy's what?
You know, the digitalized Jiminy's journal that took the form of Reiku to better protect its data.
What the hell have you been smoking, Nomura?
The better question is what I haven't smoked yet. But that is not important, because soon everyone will need to understand Recoded to fully comprehend Kingdom Hearts 3. Mew ha 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 ha.